try to explain why time seems to go faster as you get older, what appears. And it's only going to take me 7 circles to do this. So I will draw 1, 2, 3. You can count along with me.
4, 5.
Oh, that wasn't a good one.
6, 7.
Okay. And so now what I'm going to do is whenever I shade, shade is going to equal 1 year of your life. I'll just put 1 year. But it actually is of your life. Okay? Now, so in other words, and this circle right here is going to represent when you are 1 year old. Okay? So when you're 1 year old, as I said, the shade equals 1 year of your life. So when I shade, so when you're 1 year old, this represents 1 year of your life, which is your whole life. Okay? And then I'm going to go to 2 years old. And when you're 2 years old, then 1 year is this much of your life. And how much is that? That's half of your life. Okay? So, here, you got the idea. So now, as I go along 1, 2, I'm going to skip a couple of years here, and so we're going to go to 4 years old, and then to 8 years old. You'll be able to figure this out real quickly here. So when you're 4 years old, okay, then 1 year of your life is going to be represented by that part, which is 1/4 of your life. Okay. Now, when you're 8 years old, I'm going to come here and we break this into 2, and then you got 4, and then this goes to. So that's when you're 8 years old. 1 year of your life is represented. See, now I can't even use the whole piece of chalk to shade this thing in here. So 1 year of your life is 1/8 of your life. Now you got the idea here. So when you go to 16 years old, and we're going to go to 32 years old, and we're going to go to 64 years old. Okay, so when you're 16 years old, that's not a very good circle, so I'll try to do this one a little bit better here. When you're 16 years old, I'm going to cut this in half. That's 2. That goes to 4. This goes to 8. And then if I cut these in half, so this goes to 16, I don't have to do the whole thing. But, there. So now when you're 16 years old, again, 1 year of your life is the shaded part, so I'll shade this in. And so that represents 1 year of your life when you're 16 years old, so 1 year is getting smaller. So you get 1/16 of your life. So now when you're 32 years old, you're going to have to break this in half, and then in half, so then we got 2, and so that would give you 4. Oh no, I forgot. I think this is 8, huh? That's 8. And then this one would be 16. If I go down there. So I'm not going to do the whole thing. So then so that would give, I was up to 16. So now that was there, 16. And so now I cut this in half, and so we go to 32. And so in other words, when you're 32 years old, 1 year of your life is represented by that portion of your life. So now if you're closer to like I am here at 64, we're going to have to cut this in half. So that's 2. That gives you 4. This would give you 8. This would give you 16. This would give you 32. And then this, if I could do it, would give you 64. So in other words, there. So 1 year of your life, when you're 64 years old, is that much. So you can see, when you're younger, 1 year of your life is a bigger part of your life, whereas as you get older, you say, oh, what happened to my 20s? What happened to my 30s? What happened to my 40s? Oh, they're all gone. Then you're in your 50s and 60s, and time is going by like that, that's because 1 year of your life, if you think of it on a clock would give you a good idea, because, when you're 60 years old, 1 year would be represented as like 1 minute. So as you can see how tiny it is anyway there. So that is my theory on why time seems to go faster. Oh, I forgot to write, I should have written this one down from Albert Einstein. Because that's theory of relativity. And this is all relative. It's all relative to how old you get, to how fast time seems to go. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. Thanks. Bye.